guys out there. The truth is finally out. The truth is finally out. Peter Obi won the past presidential election in Nigeria. 2023 presidential election was won by Peter Obi. Politicians are seeing it now. From the angry APC to also the not too happy PDP. They are coming out and they are saying it. That Peter Obi won that election. A lot of people have said so many things, but every finger points to the issue that election, the results, was not really the outcome of the election. So the question I'm asking now, a lot of politicians are out there telling us Peter Obi won the election, Peter Obi won the election, Labour won the election. It was a landslide victory. Don't we have a mechanism of government in place when issues like this begin to crop up as a country that have been there for about 65 years, since 1960? Don't our constitution, because there are cases that we've heard of about guys who were innocently jailed for 15 years, 16 years, and when they came out, and when the truth finally comes out, they are being compensated because of the wrong done. So now that the truth is finally coming out, like Spanish will say, poco a poco, and people are saying Peter Obi should form a coalition. But the truth of the matter is, even if he form a coalition, which party is he going to form a coalition with? Which party really is truthful? Which party really have that fear of God in them? Which politicians can boldly come out and say black is black and white is white? We looked at all of the parties. The closest he can get to is Labour, that he is now. And reports reaching us that Aburu became a millionaire or a billionaire because of the 2023 presidential election. He was collecting money from every angle to thwart the efforts of Labour Party, to thwart the effort of Peter Obi. So now that the truth is finally coming out, everything I'm saying now is alleged. Don't take my words seriously. Look at your newspaper. El-Rufai, I've said it. Peter Obi won the election. Many of the PDP politicians have said it, that the result shows they won the election. At least they won Abuja, which, if you don't win Abuja, you cannot be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Peter Obi won Abuja, won Lagos, won Port Harcourt. I think he had a big fight in Kano, Kaduna. I think it was the second or third in that state, So if you look at the whole thing around, don't a country like Nigeria have a mechanism, now that the truth is coming out, to say, let's go back to that election. Now that everybody is calm, let's set up a committee to investigate, to look into what really happened. But the question is, who is going to set up the committee? Is the legislative that the world has tagged the most corrupt legislative in the world, allegedly, are they the one that is going to set up the committee? Or is it judges, the judicial system, that the world was surprised with the decision they took? The RP of Peter Obi in the 2023 presidential election. The world was surprised how the constitution was turned upside down. The constitution was discarded. The constitution was thrown away. So who is going to set up this committee to re-look into this affair of what has happened in the presidential election of 2023? Who? And that is why we say there is no hope in Nigeria. Even Nigerians who have base in Nigeria are more sure that there is no hope in Nigeria than we who are outside the country. We outside the country still believe. We still believe that it's possible. It's possible. Why? Because of the things we see here. Because we believe in countries that we are here. A lot of things that are not possible in Nigeria are possible in this country. You see the way the system is run, organized. Then you begin to ask yourself, are these people better than us? These people here, the political science that they study, is it different from the one we're studying in Nigeria? You ask yourself so many questions. You see, it's not as if corruption is not here. There's corruption here. But the truth of the matter is, there is no politician here that will embezzle money more than 10 times his salary. No. Not politician. But in Nigeria, a politician can embezzle money 1 billion times his own salary. So the question we'll ask ourselves, who is going to fight this fight for Peter Obi? Well, nobody. It just say that Peter Obi won the election because now a lot of people knew that the truth would not really make a difference because of the country that we're in. But I would say he won the election now, he didn't win it, it will make no difference because of the country we're in. But I keep hearing people saying, let Peter Obi form coalition. Coalition with who? We are worried that is the most corrupt, allegedly the most corrupt politician in the world. With Atiku? With who? One will say El-Rufai, former governor. Is he not the one that has segregated the north and the south? That have given one kind of treatment to those in the north and giving another one to those in the south? Because those in the south are Santana. Man, there's really nothing. There's really nothing Peter Obi could do. But, except one thing. I don't think it's too late. Peter Obi should form his own party now. Form his own party now. Because Labour Party has been infiltrated by evil politicians. The same thing with PDP. The same thing with APC. Sometimes some people want to ask us, why is it that bad drives so much in Nigeria? My brother, that answer is just too easy because Nigerians, we are bad. All of us were bad. That is why. Imagine now, where are the human rights activists in Nigeria now? Where are the ONGs to raise up the matter that politicians are just sliding it out? Obi won the election. The information coming to our decks now reveal that Peter Obi won the election. And then what have you done? Now that you have had that Peter Obi won the election, what have you done to rewrite the wrong? What have you done so that what was wrong and accepted will be stopped, rejected, and the truth will come to light? What have you done? What have I done? Nothing. And that's why most of us will tell you that we believe Nigeria has no future. We have no hope as a country. Maybe if we split, there will be chances of 1 or 2 coming out strong. But right now, we're dragging ourselves back. The Northerners will not let the Igbo come in. The Yorubas will not fully support the Hausas. And the Igbos will want to say this is not our country, we want to go on our own. The minority, we are there struggling. But there's one thing that we still keep saying. As collectively, as a group of people, we go nowhere. Because we're fighting against ourselves. We're fighting against each other. And that's the more reason why sometimes we Nigeria have preferred to be a second-class citizen in Europe than a full-fledged Nigerian. A second-class citizen in Europe is better off than a full-fledged citizen in Nigeria. That's the truth. For Polymenos, you still have rights. You have been treated like with dignity. You've been treated like a person, and you've been treated like a colleague, a neighbor, a friend. Occasionally, they see you as an adversary, especially if you're going for their jobs, if you're going for their kids, if you're going for their wives. You that have worked so hard here, raise enough money and do something small. Open something small for yourself. If you're financially okay, get yourself a wife from the country. Nobody cares about you. Nobody troubles you, as long as you don't trouble nobody. I just came from Nigeria some 2-3 months back. All the vehicles I entered, all the vehicle that was hired from Ibadan to come and pick me up in the airport, all the warning lights were on. In my own mind, it's a private car. This person know they repair the vehicle. From the park, I looked at the vehicle because we got there. They said the chairman's vehicle was going to load first, and the chairman's vehicle was the best. And I looked at the vehicle and they said it was the best. I entered, all the warning lights were on. All the warning lights. Then when I went to Warri, we chartered a cab. All the warning lights were on too. But the funny thing about this one, the guy has to pump the brake 2 or 3 times before he applied the brake to stop the vehicle. And when I was going back, I went to Iyare because we had a deal with the driver. I said, I want you to drop me at Murtala Mohammed International Airport. He said, okay, you pay me the difference. I said, okay, it's all right. All the warning lights were on. All. What it tells you that we are a very poor country. That is the impression that we get first of all. We are a poor country. Our vehicles are all in poor conditions. Our roads are in bad conditions. I don't even know if our drivers are certified to drive. But then you begin to see here that a politician have stolen $617 trillion. You begin to ask yourself, one man has stolen that much? It is not even now it started. Remember, during the time of Fela, he sang about all these things. So this thing has been there for a long time. Embezzlement, corruption, nepotism, tribalism. These are the reasons why we say we're going nowhere. My brother, my sister, I don't want to talk too much. So what I am saying is, there is no hope for Nigeria. By now, a lot of people who have been giggering, Peter Obi, come and join us. We know you won the last election. Come, we'll give you a platform to let you run. That is what I would be expecting. Not PDP telling Peter Obi, just come now, Atiku will be the head. The man that you all are saying won the election. My brother, my sister, I have to draw the curtain here. This is Unity TV. We are global and social commentators. Like I said, we'll keep praying, but it's not as if we are hoping we'll pass the stage of hopelessness. I mean, I have chosen hope against fear, chosen peace against war, chosen security against insecurity, and chosen Europe against Africa. Thank you. If it's the first time you're coming across this channel, this is Unity TV. We are global and social commentator. All we do here is preach good governance. All we do here is preach Peter Obi. All we do here is preach the goodness of Africa. Prosperity for a country called Nigeria. But only we will tell you the truth. The future looks bleak. the future is not clear. Do we even have a future? And for our returning subscriber, we'll say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. As it is the culture in this channel. We'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say chooks, ciao, au revoir, adios, hasta la vista, gracias, bye.